Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome to the Northern Lion Live Super Show, the Thursday, December 22nd, 2016 edition. I, as always, am your host, Northern Lion, joined by Austin Last Gray Wolf.
Hello.
How's it going, Austin?
It's going great. Playing the new Gungeon update. It's a lot of fun.
I feel bad for all the people in chat who are going like worst intro, and have no idea that the show, like, that's the best part of how the show has gone so far. 15 minutes before the show, Nick's like, I can't come. Fox is in Norway. Rob's throwing up. Bear's in the virtual reality realm. Dan is Dan. Like, we just, like, could not find enough people to join us today. And then we made our docket. We got GeoGuessr. We got Gang Beast, which just had a recent update. We got H1Z1 King of the Kill. We're gonna hope that these freaking work, but even, like, GeoGuessr is not loading for me here.
Nothing, including people and games, wants to work today.
I play GeoGuessr like once a week with Sinvicta. We record a bunch of GeoGuessr, right? No, not today. Ouch, failed to get maps. What does that mean? Ouch, failed to fetch your maps. Ouch, failed to fetch your maps. Ouch, no friends on your friends list. I don't care. I don't care. Give me
These don't
a
sound
link.
like real errors.
Ouch, failed to get friends. Ouch. Failed get friends.
You could play Antibirth, and I could just play regular Isaac over it.
I mean, I suppose, but I was thinking, like, at the same time. Ouch. Failed get friends?
Failed get friends. Sounds like Pincerio errors to me.
I'm just thinking, like, okay, ouch. There's, like, failed get friends. Try again. Here we go. No. It's trying. It's trying. No, it's just spinning. Over.
You gotta try the browser.
I mean, I guess I'll try a different browser. Oh, wait. Ouch. Feed could not be loaded. That's a different one.
That's a new one.
I don't even think I have a different browser on this computer.
I think it's just feeding you strings. I don't think these are actual errors. There's no way all this could be going wrong at the same time.
And then you try, geoguessr.com in incognito. I mean, that's no problem. It loads. But then I try to do a challenge mode, and it's like, you need to be signed in. No kidding. Who would have thought?
Well, you can sign in on incognito, because it's not letting me do challenge mode either unless I sign in.
But then when I try to go to my friends, or my profile to see what my, like, email address that I registered for it was, it's like, nah, dog. Like, you can't do it because you failed to get friends. So
I signed up.
You signed up for GeoGuessr.
I signed up for GeoGuessr. Let me get a world. Do I get a code? Just give me a code. Just give me a code. Play.
Oh, one moment, please.
All right, I'm in the game. How do I give you the code? Where's the code? This makes no sense.
Okay.
I've created a challenge, but I don't know how to give it to you.
Do you have a link for this challenge?
It's just geoguessr.com/world/play.
Wait. That's... All right. Let's play Antibirth.
Okay.
Because this is actually fucking stupid.
That's fair. That's fair.
When we start to enter the point in which browser-based games have tech support issues, like, I think it's maybe time for video games as a whole to just stop.
Yeah, we can move on. We can go to the next medium. What's after video games?
I don't know. We'll just watch some movies together?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be really good for you. Because you have never seen a film in your life.
I don't watch movies. That's not true.
What was the last movie you watched?
I watched Sicario a week ago.
Okay, yeah, we talked about that, but
yeah,
that's good.
I try to watch. Amazon Prime has a lot of movies on it, so I try to use that. But it's obnoxious. You got to pay like $20 when the movie comes out, or wait another like month to pay $5 for it.
Does it have like, it doesn't give you access for free? It just gives you.
It gives you a bunch of old movies for free.
Okay, like from the early 2000s.
Yeah, who wants to watch Harry Potter 6 for the 40th time?
Wow,
I'm good.
Wow, it looks really nice. It's K-pop style.
You didn't know it's not K-pop style. You didn't even notice it, man.
You see, this is my day right now. Wow.
Hey, when it goes wrong, it all goes wrong.
Right, yeah. Stack it all up on one day. Okay, well, we're gonna try to play Antibirth here because it actually, like, works. But, yeah. I watched, you know, Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby last night, so...
I've seen that movie.
You know, again, on the subject of everything going wrong.
You didn't like it?
It's okay. I've seen it before. I saw it, like, 10 years ago when it came out, and I was like, it's okay. And I saw it yesterday, and I was like, it's okay.
All you need is the knife scene. That's, like, the best scene in the whole movie.
It is. It's decent.
The rest is, it's forgettable.
Do you want to... I'll give you a seed,
Oh.
and we'll see if this functions. Like, I have no idea.
I wonder if that works. Yeah, let's try that.
Okay. CB01.
All right.
0K7B.
7B. That gave me a seed.
All right, let's do it, dude.
Maybe we'll have at least some of the same items.
I'll come at you like a spider monkey egg. Okay, I like that as well. I do like the scenes of Will Ferrell disrespecting his father-in-law, who's a Vietnam veteran.
I'm trying to remember that movie, but I saw it right when it came out, so...
I mean, it's only been 10 years. Wait, you saw that in theaters?
Yeah, I think we saw it in theaters.
You know what's weird? I also saw that in theaters.
No, I'm telling you guys, my family would go to the movies like once every like week or two.
And
It's
you
just
would...
any movie before the 2000s I've not seen.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, I suppose, like, you're 22, 23?
23, yeah.
You're 23. Well, old enough to start having to think about the numbers, so,
Yeah.
you know, old enough to
Just
party.
barely.
Wow. But, like, so that means you were born in the year 2002.
Born in that year?
Yeah. So it makes perfect sense that you would not see a movie that came out, like, before then. Wow. Because,
Right.
like, how could you? You were an embryo at the time.
Exactly. I am exactly 15 years old, yeah.
Your reaction when the year 2000 was 26 years ago.
Oh, God. I don't know. I have a hard time grasping anything in the 90s anymore. It doesn't seem like a time that existed. It's too far away.
I mean, like, the 90s, I feel bad because, like, I don't want to slander Nick. I don't know what video or if it was on the NLSS where he was talking about, like, everything in the 90s seems so simple. I was like, yeah, dude, you were 9 years old. Like, you're 9 years old, your whole life is so easy. You just wake up, eat breakfast, go to school, you know, call your teacher a bitch behind her back, and then come home, do 20 minutes of homework, play video games. Like, problem solved.
That doesn't even happen when you're 9, dude. When you're 9, you like all your teachers.
That's
right,
true.
Elementary school?
Yeah, it's like 3rd grade, I think.
Fun as hell. We would have like field day, and I remember we would like you'd win shoes, not actual shoes, but they would give away different colored shoes for the classes that did the most field day events. I don't know, it was really silly.
Like, wait, but you didn't get to keep the shoes. You just
No,
like...
it was just a painted shoe. In
Oh.
fact, it was like a
Oh.
$5 shitty shoe.
Wait, so it wasn't a painting of a shoe. It was a bad
No.
shoe that had paint on it.
Yes.
Okay,
And you
I
wanted the one that
understand.
had gold paint on it, because that meant your class was the best.
I understand. Sort of. In many ways. Oh, thank you, Cade.
It was great. The only year my class won the gold shoe was when like we had some kind of technicality where our class counted as 2 classes. So for some reason they let us play the field day as 2 classes, so we got double the amount of points any other class got.
That seems like a fundamental, like, mistake in game design.
We were all single digits in terms of years old, so none of
Okay.
us knew any of that or
Right.
could process that information.
Even
so.
as a youngster, Austin is finding the exploits in the games and using them to his advantage, whether it's for, you know, streak rewards or just multicolored shoes that I still don't fully understand.
I barely remember them because you had the gold shoe, the silver shoe, and the bronze shoe.
Right.
Which was 1, 2, 3. But then there was like the tie-dye shoe,
Yeah.
and then I don't remember the 5th shoe. I don't even know what color it could have been.
I don't even want to think about what the 5th shoe could possibly mean, if not a 5th color.
It might have just been like a sock. Like, I'm not entirely sure.
Dude, have you seen this, like, made waves yesterday? Sometimes on the show we talk about that, like, ridiculously self-indulgent, like, alternate universe theory about the Berenstein Bears being, like, spelled differently, and I'm trying to think. The Mandela theory, you know, or the Mandela effect, where you remember, many people have a collective memory of something that is basically proven to be false.
Right, I get that.
Apparently, there is a huge Mandela effect with this movie that supposedly existed in the 1990s called Shazam. And I know what you're thinking, possibly.
Right.
This is going to sound a lot like Shaquille O'Neal's film that's very similar, but in which comedian Sinbad played a genie who went around, like, helping people out.
That's the only thing I can remember regarding that is I think I've seen a trailer for that.
But no, the movie does not exist.
What?
There's a movie from, like, 1996 where Shaquille O'Neal plays a genie called Kazam. But despite, like, hundreds of people have this memory of Sinbad starring in a movie where he's a genie, and they, like, tweet Sinbad, and Sinbad's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't ever played a genie in my whole life. But then they get, like, offended. You can see comments where people are like, I will pay you, like, $1,000 if you find me a copy of this movie. And then people are like, don't you mean Kazam? I think I found it. It's Kazam starring Shaq. And they go, are you a fucking moron? I know what Kazam is. This is not Kazam. This is Shazam.
Now I'm gonna add an extra layer of this that might just be total insanity, but now I
Okay.
remember a film with Sinbad also involving a whale of some kind.
Free Willy?
No, I don't know. Maybe I've never seen Free Willy, but there was a movie like because I remember this trailer now, and I'm thinking it's a different movie now, where there's a whale, and then Sinbad is also in the movie. But I don't know if he's the whale or
What? Is it an animated movie?
I don't know. I have no memory at all of it.
All right, this is another wrinkle in time.
Someone find this for me. It may exist.
But then, like, so many people, even in chat right now, are like, that's bullshit. I've seen Shazam. No, you haven't. It doesn't exist. The film Shazam is not... It's not a film that has ever existed on planet Earth.
How does that happen to so many people?
I don't know, dude. It's... Apparently, like, it started in, like, the year 2009. There's, like, a Yahoo Answers question where somebody was like, hey, I remember this movie called Shazam with Sinbad. Anybody heard of this thing? And it's just taken on a life of its own from this point onwards.
I don't know. As far as I'm concerned, that movie's before 2000, so it doesn't exist to me
That's
anymore.
true. And to be honest with you, like, Kazam is really bad. So, like, I could see forgetting parts of that.
Is Shaquille O'Neal in any movie that isn't really bad?
Surely Shaq has had, like, a cameo in a Judd Apatow film, like, you know, Knocked Up 2 or something like that.
Maybe, but does that count?
I think that, I mean, has he ever starred in a movie that wasn't bad? No, I don't believe so. The world is not that kind, unfortunately.
He's definitely starred in a soda brand that's pretty bad. Were you ever hear about that?
I've seen Shaq Soda, but please, you know, enlighten me.
Well, we found an Amazon link when we first discovered Shaq Soda, with only one box. No, there was 2 boxes, but someone in chat bought the first box.
Okay,
so there's
yeah.
only 1 box left. I bought that box, and I tried the Shaq Soda. I didn't know you could make soda bad. I didn't think that was possible, but it was legitimately bad.
Dude,
Like-
wait. Before we go down this road, chat's going Space Jam. Hold up.
Shaq?
That's Michael Jordan.
Yeah, even I know that.
You guys are doing this again.
Was he also in it? Maybe.
Is
Shaq-
Shaq?
he was
Did
also in
Shaq's powers get stolen? In there's definitely it's like Bugsy Mogues, Patrick Ewing, Ray Allen. I can't recall.
I don't know, man.
No, I swear I saw a film called Spaceman starring Shaquille O'Neal.
I feel like I should have seen Space Jam by now.
Dude, Space Jam is not that good. Don't let Robert lie to you.
Does Rob like? Well, that sounds like a movie Rob would like.
That's what Rob's 100% of Rob's jam is like. I really like good cinema, but then I also really like cinema that is really bad, like for no reason.
And he gets mad at me for liking Kung Pao. He keeps saying it's bad.
But like, yeah, but that's the thing. He's like, I love Kung Pao, but it's garbage, but I love it. You can't just do that though.
No, you can't do that.
Like, because he
It's a
doesn't.
great movie.
He doesn't like it because it's like so bad it's good. He just likes it, but then he also recognizes that everybody else hates it, so it's like a defense mechanism. Everybody's getting put on blast right now. Nobody's safe when the NLSS goes rogue.
Nope.
That's right, I'm saying it. Bear Taffy. What's the matter? You can't hear this joke because I'm making it in the real world?
Can we make a joke about Bear Taffy that's not VR though? Is that possible?
Bear Taffy. More like Schmare Matty.
You don't got one. It's hard to peg Bear with something. He's just there. He doesn't cause conflict.
He's innocent and likable.
Yeah.
I don't have anybody else to go on though.
I mean, Mouth. That's too easy.
Oh
though.
yeah, Mouth. How's Norway, Mouth? Well, now that you're there, might as well rename it officially to Snorway.
Got him.
Woo. Oh, that's right. We can make fun of Bear for Madrinas as well.
That's true, but he makes fun of Bear for Madrinas, so
Yeah, that's fair.
turn it around.
He's using it against us now.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm saying it.
It's gone like 3 levels deep.
It's pretty wild. Like, I mean, I don't really understand. People are like, go get that money now. And I mean, I'm happy that they're saying things like that, but I'm surprised. Everybody's like so into the Madrina sponsorship. But the Amazon Fire HD is where the enthusiasm stops.
Oh yeah, no, I think anything regarding electronics might be not loved as much. I think people like the Madrinas one because it's just coffee. Like,
Yeah, like everybody likes coffee.
There's no negativity in that. You can't make that evil. Like, oh, he's just paying up the big coffee, selling out for all those popular coffee brands.
Wow.
It's just a small coffee company out of what, St. Louis or whatever? I don't know.
Yeah. Dude, there was like, what? No, don't even speak to me right now. What just happened there? I went into a room, there was like a chest, but the chest did not appear. It only appeared on my map. So chat was like, hey, place a bomb in the center of that room. I did it, and then it gave me a piece of a knife.
A piece of a knife?
Yeah. The mystery continues.
You gotta build mom's knife now?
I don't know, man. Maybe we can... Yo, I got 2 ironwood branches. Can someone give me what I need from mech? I don't remember what mech's built out of.
I'm honestly forgetting.
Come on, Austin.
I think they might have changed it. It was buckler, hood, and recipe before. It might still be that, but I don't know, man. They've changed everything since I stopped playing.
No, that's true. Probably because you stopped playing.
Probably. They got like super abilities now. You actually level up and you get like an extra set of abilities that you gotta pick from. They're like passives. It's gotten crazy.
Dota? More like, just say Noda.
I mean,
when Austin's playing.
I'm not playing anymore, man.
Play it.
No. I'm playing Rocket League now. That's my game.
That's right. Yo, chat, what does this item do? Austin, what does Voodoo... what does Voodoo Pin do?
Voodoo Pin. I'm gonna guess that if you... Is it a passive?
It's an active item. Wow.
I'm sure if you use it, it damages you.
Correct.
And somehow... Maybe it charms up all the enemies in the room? That's my guess.
I'm confused.
Did it do anything?
I mean, I'm using it. I don't know what it's
damage you?
doing, but I'm using it. From time to time. I only have 1 heart, which makes things really tough as well. Also, like, they have a sound effect on this freaking floor that's like a little high-pitched alarm. It's exactly... Like, I'm not a Foley artist, but it's as close to 100% the exact sound that my fridge makes when you leave the door open that it freaks me out every time.
You got a nice enough fridge that makes some noise?
It does. It makes an alarm when you leave the door open. It goes like, hey, are you actually a complete moron? You left the refrigerator door open. It's like the one thing you don't do with me.
Yeah. I know that. I left the freezer open a week ago.
Oh, for how long, though?
It was like 5 hours or so it wasn't the end of the world, but it, like, the whole thing became, like, a misty, like,
Yeah.
there's ice everywhere. It's not fun. Every time you pull something out of the freezer, you get, like, a snowstorm.
Did you lose any ice cream?
You know, I didn't, but I did another way. I already told the ice cream story on the show, didn't I?
Right, yeah. Who was working against you on that one? I can't remember.
Everyone in the chat, at least.
It's not stealing if they're literally away and you replace it before they get back.
Yeah. And it is stealing if they go back and steal your ice cream afterward and don't replace it.
Yes, that is absolutely correct.
I can't be mad at her though, because like I said, might have been a roommate, so or her friend. So I don't know.
Yo, but she's responsible for who she brings into that place.
That's true, but it is like a $3 pint of ice cream. So.
But how? I really do not understand the alternate reasoning that people are going. It is stealing.
Well, my chat says it because my chat likes to fuck with me, so
right.
I don't think they actually believe it. But I don't know. I think Rob and Nick were on the It's Stealing ride, so I don't know what they're thinking. She's my stepsister. She's my roommate. If I wanted ice cream, I bet I even could have just stolen it, and she would have probably been okay with it.
Right, but you did the right thing.
Yeah. Oh, another one.
Oh my! No, this room cannot be defeated. This room cannot be defeated.
Did you die?
Not yet, but I probably will. Ooh, make sure you keep dying to the same thing. It's not like it's the first time I've ever seen this enemy in my entire life, and there's 8 of them, and they're on fire, and my spacebar item doesn't do shit. You slow your freaking roll here. Can you do that in a store? No, because it's stealing.
Because yeah, that's a store. That's
just
a terrible comparison.
That is as far as I'm concerned, if the store leaves its door open late at night, and you walk in there, you take a pint of ice cream, eat it, go to a 24-hour grocery, buy the same pint of ice cream, and then, like, smuggle it back into the store and put it back on the freezer before they open, you're totally fine. Like, that's a victimless crime as far as I'm concerned. If they took you to jail, they would be the assholes.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, but I think they could take you to jail.
I don't necessarily disagree with that. They might be like, hey, dude, it's still breaking and entering, but...
This run sucks.
Dude, you're telling me I'm fighting a weird-ass, like, chicken nipple.
Chicken nipple? Do chickens, I don't think they have nipples.
These ones do, dude. These ones do. Oh, yeah, okay, cool. Minecart dudes.
Minecart dudes, they stole that from Gungeon.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
I don't like that. I got Dark Bum, though. He's helping me out.
That's a good item. Oh, this fucker. I cannot defeat this man. This man is not killable. Nah, he's not. This run is over.
You can do it. Just, dodge roll. Use your dodge roll effectively.
You don't understand, Austin. You do not understand. You just don't understand, dude. This guy cannot be killed.
Is there like a... Wait, is this the same guy? Is it taking that long?
No, Chicken Nipples is still here, but only because this boss summons Chicken Nipples.
Oh. I'm trying to follow this visually without being able to see it, so...
What the fuck is that? What in the... Okay, this is our last chance.
Wait, chance that you're going in and out of the room?
Well, I got 9 lives, so I keep dying.
Oh, okay. Just trying to understand why it was extended for so long.
I'm fighting fucking Donkey Kong Country Spaghetti Edition right now. That's all you need to know.
Donkey Kong Country Spaghetti Edition. I cannot process that sentence.
Fair statement.
I'm trying. I played that game.
Great game.
It's fantastic.
You know who doesn't like Donkey Kong Country?
Nick.
Correct.
Wow. How though? It's so solid.
I can't remember the criticism. It's like he doesn't like the controls or something.
Some of the best music in video games. David Wise, the composer.
It's so good.
Aquatic ambience. Some of the best music.
Hell yeah, dude. TikTok clock.
That's... I can never remember if
Rusty
that's,
Bay Barge. Rusty Barge Bay.
Dire Docks, you mean?
I'm thinking of the one from Banjo-Kazooie. I don't remember it, though.
Oh, yeah. See, that the TikTok Talk and Click Clock Wood, I think, are one's from Mario, one's from Banjo, so... Also, that's not David Wise. That's... What's his name? Grant Kirkhope.
Yeah. His name is Grant Kirkhope.
And they're
Rusty
both...
Bucket Bay. That's what it's called.
Oh,
Rusty Bucket Bay.
Both Kirkhope and Wise are working on the ukulele soundtrack together, which I can't handle my excitement for. As a video game music aficionado, I guess. Can that be a thing?
Yeah, dude, take what you can get as far as I'm concerned.
That's a good point.
Hey, bombs, come over here and blow up near this thing. Dude, if you have any interest in Isaac at all, you should get Antibirth. Like, it's really good.
I'm gonna try it out when I get back, I think, because I'm gonna have
fair.
like a week before Afterbirth Plus.
It's remarkable.
Is there like bonus areas, or you haven't got
Yes,
that far?
like there are many bonus paths that you can take through the game.
I like that.
The new bosses are also heinous, and if part of the problem with Isaac was that it was too easy, like this amps up the difficulty for sure.
I don't wanna. This is just hypothetical.
Yeah.
Right? I don't wanna badmouth Edmund or Tyrone, but like, what if Afterbirth Plus comes out and it's like significantly worse than Anti?
That would suck pretty bad. Well, it wouldn't suck for the people who made Antibirth, I guess.
No.
It would be pretty sweet for them, but like this is definitely a mod that, like, I mean, I know this is against the modding ethos, but like you could charge like Wrath of the Lamb money for this mod and people would be 100% for it.
Right. That sounds good.
Stop using Voodoo Pin. It hurts you and puts a second curse room on the floor.
Oh,
Interesting. So like you only have to use it once, I guess, to get to get mad value. That's pretty cool. It's cool that you can also change the map on the fly.
yeah, that's a cool effect. I wonder if that was like supportable or if they had to like work that in. Cause I don't know. Is there anything in the game that does that already?
I don't think so. I think that the way that I'd understood it is that the floor like spawns in as it's always going to look. Like it will either have a pre-programmed deal with the devil or deal with the angel. The only question is whether or not they open the door to you. And then like every floor has an error room. Almost every floor has 2 secret rooms. Some of them only have 1, I think, unless I'm an idiot.
Right.
You fucked up the puzzle. What is that? You fucked the buttons.
It's puzzles now.
I didn't even know it was a puzzle, but apparently I fucked up the puzzle, so I'm sorry about that.
Oh shit.
You ever get that bullshit? People are like, that was a test. Yo, you gotta notify me. Exactly.
Yeah. Chat just can't. You gotta be good at everything immediately. There's no other option.
Oh, luckily, that's no problem for us. Hey, I saw that Gungeon run just before this stream started. That was crazy.
I highly recommend trying out challenge mode. It is a lot of fun, but it is also very hard. I don't know if everyone's gonna like it for that reason.
So, like, the supply drop update is out then?
It's like, I want to say 70% out. It's in beta right now.
Right.
They didn't want to. They were like not finishing it fast enough. They were supposed to have it out this month, so they were like, "Hey, we're just gonna release part of it and finish the rest."
Fair
and
enough.
release the full thing. But it's really good. It's got like, I wouldn't say it's it's not an expansion's worth of content, but it's not just like a small update worth of content. It's like right in the middle, which is nice because it's free.
I was listening, but then also I figured out how to open this door that's been haunting me.
How did you open the door?
You sure you want to know?
I guess not. Maybe it's spoilers.
I'm in the mausoleum. I'm fighting freaking... What the heck is this? It's a Draconid Crusher, man!
Oh no, don't fall below 15 health. It'll be a 9-9.
Ah!
What was that?
Dude, I've never seen these enemies before. They're very scary.
Oh man. It's been a while since you've had that feeling in Isaac, isn't it?
It's unusual for sure. Oh my gentle Jesus. How much Afterbirth did you play? It's a loaded question. Did you play enough to get used to the fact that the bomb timer changed between Afterbirth and Rebirth, and as such, when you revert back to Rebirth for Antibirth, you'll take 10 damage per run to getting hit by your own bombs?
I had no idea that even happened. This is the first I'm learning of that. No, I played a lot of it. I nearly 1001%. What's the next thing?
Yeah, that's...
I did all the keeper stuff, but then I have like 4 Mega Satan runs I haven't done yet.
Those are actually like the most annoying because of the fact that you can't guarantee it.
Yeah, you have to get the 2 keys. It's a lot easier now, but it's still a pain in the ass, and it was back then too. But no, I did the whole. I was part of that whole ARG hunt actually.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Made a bunch of threads on the subreddit. I was in there.
Did you go to Encino, California to... What is this?
No, but one of the guys in my chat while I was looking was the one who found it.
Whoa, really? That's cool.
Yeah. Oh god. Come on. This.
Please.
Is there like a Mega Krampus?
No, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, what the hell, dude? I'm that Mega Bony? That's a new one.
I'll have to try this out. Sounds exciting. I don't know.
I'm dead as hell. I'm alive. I'm alive.
You in like an H1Z1 saying you're dead when you're most definitely not
Dude,
dead.
when you get a hit, you die in H1Z1. That's
That
just
is not true.
There's been like 4 times in my life where I've ever been like shot and not died in H1Z1.
You just gotta run for cover, man. There was that one time, didn't your like controller crash or something?
Yeah, I just stood. It was like the last 5 of us in the game or something, or like we were 5 and then there were 4 other people, and then we like played this quiet, contemplative game, and then all of a sudden I just stood up and could not crouch back down, and I just got riddled with bullets from afar, and we lost.
Yeah, no, it's a rough game when you get down to like the last 2 teams.
Yeah, because like people are actually half decent.
Yeah, that too. That's a bit rough. Me, Dan, and Kate played the other day with 3, and we got like 3rd place with 3. So that was pretty good.
I like that we're still waiting on that first win though.
Yeah, no, it's so good because it makes you want to keep playing. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta win once.
As I understand it, like, oh, I'm actually dead. We'll just start another run here. I learned a lot on that one. Like, 5s, it's relatively easy to win. Duos, it's pretty tough, and then solos, you like actually have to be good.
Yeah.
Like, you can't be as bad as I am and like have a chance. But I came 7th in a solo once. That's the best I
That's not bad.
with 0 kills.
Okay, well, you gotta make the jump sometime.
Oh, you want me to play the new character instead? That actually seems fair. I understand how the new character works now.
What does he do?
So the new character, well, there's 2 new characters. One of the new characters is called Bethany. And the way that Bethany works is she can't pick up spirit hearts to give her spirit hearts, but the spirit hearts that she has can be used as charges to make these blue fire orbitals that go around her. And those do damage, like they shoot, but they also can crash into enemies and block bullets, but they take damage and can die.
So you just have a limited amount of those, and then you're done.
Well, you'd get more. It's got like a spacebar item attached to it, so like you can actually create more every 2 rooms, and every spirit heart you pick up gives you half of a charge for a new one.
All right.
So it's. I actually think that she might be like pretty awful. Oh, not just for this item, but for all active items. That makes sense.
The problem with me is that like with new characters, is that like if you're actually trying to win the game, you would never not pick Isaac for the D6.
Right? Yeah. No, there's no question about it. I mean, isn't it that
just
like
too
Gungeon?
good.
Like you always take the Marine or something?
No, the Hunter is actually total. I think it's pretty much you just don't take the pilot. Like you can take any of the other 3, but the pilot is
Like
just
the
like
lockpick's not good enough, or
no, it's just like when you have to use your sidearm,
ah,
which does happen a lot. You gotta like make sure you have a good one, and the pilot's sidearm is terrible.
fair. Hey, Spider-Man. Get here.
Chat, where do I go? Curse of the Lost.
It can be a real problem with Bethany though, because like without being able to ever pick up spirit hearts and get value out of them, like
Yeah, that's like the main way to like stay
yes.
stable.
So like I just went into. I have 4 HP. I went into a curse room. There were 2 black hearts, so I got 2 charges for my spacebar item. But I did not get any HP, so I actually am like much closer to death as a result. But also
So
a little stronger. It's a weird mechanic, but it's kind of cool.
So I guess you just want to load up on regular hearts for her then.
Yeah, if you can get like anything that gives you regular hearts is gonna sell you. Dude, there's so
then,
many
like-
good like synergies as well. Like there's like an Isaac's Jar of Tears item, except it's not horrible, so it actually like does damage to enemies, and it's a beautiful thing. Like I had that plus chocolate milk or something, and just absolutely destroyed. I had destroyed Blue Baby, Isaac, and Mom's Heart in 1 hit each, and I was like, this is the greatest day of all time.
Oh, I just blank runed, and I got 2 more blank runes, and re-rolled a Perthrow rune, and now I have like 50 runes on the ground from 1 rune. Forgot that could happen in this game.
Stop running into enemies, your flames go away. Yeah, but like they do more damage when you run into them, so like it's very tempting. Oh, fuck these enemies. Like, you can't see it, but trust me. These enemies, fuck these enemies.
I trust you. You know what I would like to see in Afterbirth Plus? It's teleporters.
Yeah, apparently that is in Antibirth, actually.
Really?
I thought I heard somebody say online there's, like, working teleporters, but I've never seen them. Maybe it's just a hotkey or something I'm not using, but...
You gotta find that out. That sounds really good.
I mean, it could be useful to not have to walk, but then they gotta reduce the time necessary to get the boss rush by, like, a minute.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, they don't have to. Like, they could be nice and, you know, not do that. But exactly.
I don't know, just like being able to maneuver around the map and not have to walk for like 5 minutes. Just it's good for Gungeon because Gungeon's like longer anyway.
The floors are enormous in Gungeon.
Yeah.
Like the first floor is like 20 rooms.
It's yeah, they're big, but they have a good system where it's like not like you can't just teleport to any room, right? At least it's not something like that.
This is very funny. Teleporting is WASD. Hilarious. You got me. I don't know. It's a good mod. Let me put it this way. We're talking about Isaac, and chat is not going like, wow, fuck talking about Isaac. So
yeah,
we got a little time before people get sick of it, which is novel and nice. Wow.
Isaac lives on like the newish content that seems to come out from time to time. So whether I don't know. Hopefully, when Afterbirth Plus comes out, we get more mods like that. Because this one, like the good thing about it is that the art's really good, right?
Yeah, it's like professionally done.
I think that's more important than people give credit for is good art. Just seeing like, you know, not what's the word? Just stuff that doesn't seem that it belongs in the game.
Right? Yeah.
Jarring enough to make you be like, this isn't as fun as it could be.
New music as well. Like it's a ridiculous degree of polish. Please be a secret room. Hold R to teleport. Come on, who do you think you're watching here? Oh my god, this game is too hard, man. They made it too hard.
No, man, you can't have that attitude. They made it.
I know they made it enduring. I'm getting my butt kicked. That's all right. I took the onk just in case this happens. Wow. Which is great because I'm a character that can't pick up spirit hearts. So as long as we just survive on these 3 spirit hearts for the rest of the game, we should be fine.
Oh man, I'm loaded. This run got way better. I wonder, I guess we can't really tell if we have like a similar run or not. It's probably completely different.
I would go out on a limb and say it's probably quite different right now. Just kill me, dude. Just wipe me out. No, we can't have that attitude. We've only got 15 minutes left. It's very awkward. Okay, I'm actually dead. All right. Oh, you don't keep the Bethany active effect when you... Oh! Like...
You can do it.
No.
Run.
Yeah, let's do it. That was horrible, dude.
Fuck. I Gungeoned myself. I just walked into mom and forgot that you can't go back out.
Yep. Welcome to the fucking show.
That's not good. Oh, that's fine.
Who else can we roast?
I mean...
I feel like we already roast Invicta enough for his chicken wing preference. Like, he needs a night off.
We roast too much.
Mathis, I have to roast because he keeps, like, talking like Friday the 13th is a Game of the Year contender. And that just, like, is striking.
Now that I've played it as much as I have, I'm surprised that he has that kind of affinity for it. Because it's fun, but it's pretty imbalanced.
I had a good time playing it. Like, just to be clear, I was not anti that, but at the same time, he talks about it like it's like the most novel concept ever put on a screen. I'm like, it's like a nicer looking Dead by Daylight.
Yeah.
Driving the car was pretty sweet though. I had a good time doing that.
You did flip it. I went back and watched that.
And like I had the emergent gameplay of like getting the door stuck on my head was pretty sweet, but
yeah, I'll never forget the moment where I opened a shelf and got stuck in it and couldn't get grabbed, so it messed up the whole cutscene. But no, it's I think with new maps and like maybe don't let Jason be able to kill everyone instantaneously. It's got good stuff going for it.
It's pretty fun though. Like it's not a bad game. Well, it might be a bad game, but like it's a fun bad game, you know, like Kung Pao.
Yeah.
Hey, come here. There you go. Mathis is completely out of touch with reality. I don't, you know, I think it's like a Batman versus Superman situation where, like, he pinned so much of his hopes on it that now that it's out, he just has to convince himself that it's, like, it was worth the wait, you know? Despite the Where's Martha stuff.
Get trapped into that.
Like you are right now with the supply update.
No. It's real good. I'm just excited because they plan on having a full expansion, and if like this is like an update to them, I can't even imagine what they're gonna put in the expansion.
Is it like it's big enough?
The update, I would say, you could get a good like, if you were like, what could I do with a series for this? You could get a good like 15, 20 videos.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Is it gonna hold you over for another full series? No way, but I'm sure the expansion will at this rate.
I mean, you know, we'll see. I was definitely going to do it for supply drop. Then I'm like, if there's another expansion coming out somewhat soonish, like
I don't think it's coming out soon. I'm gonna be real. I don't think I love the devs of Gundam. They make a great game. I don't think they have the best sense of time.
Right, yeah.
Because
I mean, given how long
missed their
supply
update
dropped.
by like 2 or 3 months now. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, no, I'm thinking it might come out like summer, fall at this rate.
Okay.
Is what I'm thinking. But I don't know. Maybe they've got a plan. Maybe they've been working on it on the side too.
Yo, has the Widow always been wearing ballet shoes?
The Widow? Yes, I think so.
Okay. I've only noticed it now.
How many hours?
Well, at first I was just like, those are toes. But those are freaking ballet shoes, dude.
He's a dancer. Widow is a dancer. just like
Widow
Widow.
is a dancer. Did you see the subreddit post that went from like U2's One to Nas's One Love?
I saw the. I don't know if I saw that one. I saw the one that went from like Rhythm is a dancer to Mind if I Roll Need.
Oh,
But,
fair enough.
Yeah, that's all I've seen.
Well, did you see Josh's post today that was like, you know, why is my dad asking me mind if I roll need?
Didn't see that. Oh man. No, I had. I'm sure my mom's gonna be asking questions now that she's starting to watch the stream.
Yeah, you should nip that in the bud.
Yeah, no, I was like. I
No
don't have to
offense
watch
meant
them.
Austin's mom, but this is boys only. This show, we talk about manly things like cheeseburgers.
In paradise.
In paradise, heaven on a bun with an onion slice. Things ladies just don't understand.
Right. Oh no, I'd be surprised if she was watching now. She's got a wedding to keep planning.
Yeah, that's right, because she's a girl.
Okay. Now
That's
come
what
on.
girls do. They plan weddings.
It's too far, man.
You know what guys do? Fix motorcycles.
Yeah. That's my favorite Thursday activity.
I
Fixing my motorcycle that I own.
love fixing my motorcycle. I love crashing it too, because who cares? You think I'm a pussy? Excuse me,
You gotta-
NL? Spyro, I said no girls allowed. We can have one girl that watches the show.
That's I think mathematically accurate, right?
You should be flattered. Not actually, though.
No, I can't keep going with this.
Yeah, it's gone too
I'm gonna
far.
let you have this one. I don't think I can get away with stuff.
I'll
like
fall on that. I'll fall on that grenade. Breaking your ribs is the best part of crashing the motorcycle? Fuck yeah, dude. No, you know what the best part is? Crashing it again after you buy another one.
Yeah, if you don't crash your motorcycle once a month, you ain't a real man.
Exactly. Makes your ribs stronger.
Yep, that's how that works.
Makes your ribs stronger.
I read an article on it on the internet.
So I was fixing my motorcycle the other day,
Yeah.
and I was like, how did this basket of baby back ribs get stuck in the carburetor? And I was like, all right, I love baby back ribs.
We're taking this far. Is that?
Do you know cars? How well do you know cars?
I don't
Not the
fucking know
Pixar.
cars.
Okay, none at all. Zero at all.
No.
If
Which is
we-
weird because my dad really knows cars, but I don't know.
Well, I think that I have like a theory about that. Because my dad was extremely handy, and I know nothing about home improvement. Because like, he would try to teach me things when I would be like 8. He'd be like, okay, so just like, you know, get the miter box out and we're gonna do some saws here. And then I'd cut it and it would look fucking horrible. And he'd be like, you know what, just let me do it. I can do it in like 2 minutes. Just let me do it. It's better if I do it. And he's right. But then I never had to learn. I was never forced into it.
Yeah, no, weirdly enough, I think that one dad or every dad's got like one of those things. Because my dad, it was cars, but my stepdad, he's that way. He's got like he just fixes everything around the house, and no, he'll do the same thing. He'll be like, hey, come check this out. I'm gonna fix this shelf or something. You should learn how to use this this power saw that I have in my garage. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, jeez. And then he shows you, and then you never do it again for 4 years.
Yeah, and then you're like, remember when I taught you how to use that miter box? You're like, I was like 8.
Yeah.
I don't remember
Give it a
anything.
shot, though.
Yeah, I mean, it looks pretty simple. This is a little saw with a box attached, but still. I bet you know lots about Home Improvement starring Tim Allen, though. I wouldn't say lots. I know some, though.
He does the what's it? Yeah, that's the one.
He works for Binford.
The only reference I have for that is that video.
You've never seen Home Improvement?
No, man.
Wow, that's surprising me because that was on the air for like at least 15 millennia.
No. When I was a kid, I didn't stray from Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
I was wait, what's your Simpsons knowledge?
I've seen a good chunk of it, but I think everyone has seen a good chunk of
That's all I ask, honestly. And when I was a kid, my parents were like, "Yeah, you can watch The Simpsons, no problem." But when Itchy and Scratchy comes on, you gotta look away from the TV, and we'll tell you when it's over. And I was like, "That's stupid." And then like 2 days ago, I watched an Itchy and Scratchy episode I watched a Simpsons episode with Itchy and Scratchy in it, where like they detonated a nuclear bomb inside of his body, and like his eyes melted out of his eye sockets. And I was like, maybe they were right. That's
that's
fucking messed up, man.
totally fair. I think my parents got lucky. I don't think I ever saw like an actual Itchy and Scratchy cartoon.
I think it's like extremely violent, man. I mean
but,
it's
like,
cartoon
that's
violence, but
that's the point, though, is that it's making fun of the
Yes.
old cartoons that are also that violent.
But you can't be like that, like when you're a parent. You can't be like, "Don't worry, honey, it's satire." Like your
It's
kid
not
is
actually like that.
Yeah. Your kid is gonna be like, what do you mean they're just making light of ultra-violent cartoons of the era? It's just Tom and Jerry? Well, it's like an ultra-violent Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. I mean, Bugs Bunny is violent, too.
Yeah, the dude's trying to like murder Bugs Bunny all the time.
Shoots the Daffy the Duck like every episode.
But then they just get like ash on their face.
Yeah. Because that's what happens when you get shot in the face.
Yeah, you know what? Bugs Bunny's a bad bad influence.
Kids that it's okay to shoot people with guns.
Or like, Wile E. Coyote, whenever he falls off the freaking canyon, like, dude is dead every time. It's like a 200-foot fall every single time, bare minimum. Oh no, Dr. Fetus.
I think Josh is in chat.
Oh, good. Josh, you want to play Gang Beasts with us?
Yeah.
You might have it.
Yeah, he's played it with us.
I think he was playing the beta, but he might have it.
Oh yeah, he's playing the beta.
He might have it though.
I know he likes it.
This sounds exactly like the alarm on my fridge, dude, and it is freaking me out.
I hate hearing. Do you ever get tripped up? You have an alarm in the morning, I assume.
Yeah.
Right? You ever get tripped up when you hear it not in the morning, like in any scenario?
Sometimes like it'll show up in a movie or something, and it's very
Yeah.
strange for me.
Well, I use a phone alarm, so sometimes my old one, at least, I had heard it like in the middle of the afternoon, and it like fucks with your brain, because your brain's like time to wake up, and it's like, well, I am awake.
I had a teacher once, this is not me, this is someone in chat, who told me that when he was a kid, based on cartoons, he broke a guitar over his sister's head, and it shattered her eye socket. Yeah, I mean, look, was that a smart thing to do? Obviously not. But at the same time, like, I can understand if you're like 8 years old, you'd be like, like even now, you ever see like a bar fight in a movie? Everybody's cracking glasses and bottles over each other's head. That shit will actually potentially kill you.
Yeah, that doesn't happen that way.
But in movies, it's just like they get cracked over the head and they're like, okay, that's the sign that the fight is beginning.
I remember a party I was at where someone did that, and the bottle just didn't break, and it just went thunk, and it like fell over.
It's terrible. Like,
they do not break easily. They're meant to not break.
Yeah, that's the whole point. They're getting shipped like thousands of miles sometimes. Ooh, experimental pill. That's new.
What did that do?
It gives you one stat up, one stat down.
Oh,
Interesting.
Good ideas so far, I've heard. Oh, got Bob's brain for the 3rd time.
Great item. All-time classic. Oh, somebody left the fridge open.
Dude, I gotta figure this out. I just realized. So we got a microwave because we moved into a new house.
Congratulations.
And yeah, it's great. And this microwave, I don't think you can put increments of 30 seconds on it.
No, that doesn't make sense.
I've tried everything.
It doesn't make sense.
Everything that I could imagine. There's the express buttons 1 through 6. You can cook. You just press the button.
I'm familiar with express buttons.
Then there's the popcorn, potato, tomato, potato, all those. And then there's the fucking the cook button.
Okay.
Which I assume be the button you press to then hit the time in and cook the meal. But you press the cook button, the microwave just like beep beep, and then that's it. So
do you have a radial dial?
No.
On the microwave, do you have a button you can push that pops out a radial dial?
No. It's just the buttons. There's the cook button. There's a timer button that works, but the timer is just a timer. It's not an actual cook timer. And then I'm totally certain it's the cook button, but for some reason when you press the cook button, it just beeps.
Chat says hit start or press time cook.
There's no time cook. There's timer and cook.
They might be referring to Tim Cook. He's the current CEO of Apple.
There's an entire possibility I'm missing it, but it's the most unintuitive thing I've ever seen in my life. My old microwave, you just hit the cook button and then you're good.
You know, most devices these days come with a book, and inside of this book are located instructions that.
I didn't install the microwave.
Oh, you don't install a microwave. Like,
well, I didn't set it up.
You just plug it in.
That's true. The book has either been thrown away or hidden somewhere. As far as
inevitably, that always happens because somebody goes, "What do you think? I'm an idiot?"
Yeah,
I know how to use a microwave. Yeah, 9 Lives didn't fuck up last run or anything. Let's try it again. Chat, do you ever like experiment in your life? I guess I'll just never take 9 lives because apparently 9 lives is a bad item. No, that's not what I meant. That's what you're taking my words out of context here. Come on now, we're all friends.
Rumble Muffin's telling me to go get the model number so we can find the manual. I'll go take care of that real quick. Just have a cook button though. Like, why do we gotta? It's like, so first off, do you find it annoying that microwaves beep without end? Like,
I mean, they usually end.
No, like you can't press the button without them beeping. Like, why do the buttons beep? Does anyone know why this happens? Like, why do you need response that you're pressing the button? Does it really need?
I understand. I mean, I guess what they're going for is like, you know that you actually did something instead of just like maybe I pressed it and didn't do anything.
But like,
that's stupid because
turn that off.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Because I'm sitting there like, all right, my time is off of my my roommate's time, so she's asleep at like 3 in the morning.
I see. Yeah.
Dinner. And I'm like, all right, time to get the microwave. Got to be quiet. Beep beep. It's like I just stop.
Sure.
Please.
Yeah. I understand where you're coming from on that.
Yeah, the oven does it too. It's like, you gotta know you're pressing the buttons. It's not like there's like a little screen that shows you you're pressing stuff or anything.
Boiled baby. Well, that's an item I didn't expect to read the name of today.
That's sounds like an Isaac item right there.
Yeah, no, you are not incorrect. That's not very good either. I mean, I don't know how many times I've gone on this rant, but it's the same way I feel about like hotel taps. Where like every single hotel bathtub and shower have like a different way that you work the shower.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
Like in today's day and age, like how is this conceivable that we don't have a standard? There's like a standardized way to write the date, and you can't get ISO certified as like an engineering firm unless you like know, oh, how do you write the date? You know, how many significant figures do you give to the, the time and the seconds and the blah blah blah. But you can have a hotel tap that's just like, oh yeah, that one's got 4 taps, 2 for cold, 1 for hot, and then you turn one all the way to the left if you want a bath or all the way to the right if you want a shower. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I see how you're playing this game.
No, dude, you would lose your fucking mind at my current shower. It is an anomaly. It's the worst shower I've ever. It's so I don't understand it, but like you first off, the shower head just doesn't move. It's static, which is terrible because when you're like 6'4" and your head reaches the shower,
It's a sternum washer.
you got a problem. Yeah, but no, the way you turn it on is you can either turn it left. It's a vertical like lever, and if you turn it left or right, it turns on. But left and right doesn't do anything; just turns it off and on.
Okay, yeah.
And then there's a tiny little dial in the center of that lever. That's another dial that you can turn left or right to make it hot or cold.
No, not okay.
But when you turn the lever, it turns the dial, so that it changes like what you turn it at. So I just have it set to like blazing hot.
And never touch that again. Yeah.
Never touch it. Yeah.
I mean, that's like, as far as I'm concerned, I don't care which one you choose, by the way. But as far as I'm concerned, there's two different acceptable ways to have a shower. One is hot tap, cold tap, and then a little button you pop up. And then that changes it from bath to shower. The other one is single radial knob that turns like 270 degrees. And when you start, it starts as cold as possible and gets hotter the more you turn it in the clockwise direction.
Those are very reasonable.
Those are the two acceptable ones. But you will never find a shower with like two hotels that have the same shower. It blows me away. You know, in some, just when you think you've seen all North American showers, in comes Europe. Oh, hello, we're here to fuck with the standards again. In Iceland, there's no shower curtain, at least in the hotel that we stayed at. I won't say that represents all of Iceland, but it's a pretty small country, so it probably does represent like at least 5%. And then there's just a glass door that you have instead. Oh, that's no problem. I've seen glass doors before. Yeah, this glass door is not a full glass door. It only covers like half of the space that a door covers, so the floor gets soaking wet. And like it doesn't come from the ground. It comes from like, you know, midpoint. So it covers from your knees to your shoulders. It's the weirdest thing in the world. And then, like, German hotel? What's the standard configuration for a hotel? In terms of beds?
Just 2 beds?
Yeah, but what size are those beds?
Queen, right? No.
Or at least double, right?
Yeah.
You know what you get in a German hotel?
What, 2 like mini twins?
2 singles. 2 singles!
I don't even fit on a queen. That would destroy me.
2 singles as like a married couple.
Push them together at least.
Yeah, that's what you gotta do. You can push them together.
Maybe they're just trying to work for everyone, you know?
I mean, I guess I do get it. That like 2 singles is nice if you're staying with... Well, but 2 doubles is still better. But maybe I don't know, beds are particularly expensive in Europe or something.
Probably the most expensive part of a hotel room would be the whole bed, right? In terms of furniture.
Yeah. There's that and like 2 lamps that you replace once every 80 years, and then...
and then a remote from the 80s.
Right, yeah, a remote from the 80s. A 19-inch flat screen beset into like a TV unit that was clearly built for like a 60-inch picture tube.
And then a $40 bottle of water that's like half of a liter.
And a painting that was purchased from like the grocery store. Wait, everyone's like, wow, North Americans are fat. Why? Do you, be honest with me, Europe. Because even when I was in college, I slept on a double bed. If you're a bachelor in Europe, you sleep on a single? What do you do if you have company over?
Not fat, it's length. I have to sleep diagonally on a queen bed to fit. If I go front to back, might feel.
You sleep diagonally on a queen bed?
Yeah.
Good lord. That's a problem I've never actually considered in my life. That's crazy.
It's interesting, but man, like I remember when I went to my family's house like 2 years ago, the only room available had like I don't know what the smallest bed size is, but it was, my knees were off the bed. It was that small. I had to like scrunch up like it was a couch.
You are too tall, is what chat says. Dude, that's not... The beds are meant to accommodate us, not the other way around. People are like, when in college, I slept on a single. Now that I think about it, in the dorms, I slept on a single. But you accept, that's like a punishment. That's part of dorm life. Dorm life is just like indoor camping. So you're like, oh, I got a single. That sucks, but like life goes on. But like once we got out of the university dormitories, we're like, of course we're getting doubles. Who owns a single bed as like a? I don't even think you can buy a single bed unless you own a university. Like they won't sell you one. Try it. Yeah, exactly. The market just doesn't exist.
Oh man, I finished my run by the way.
I am approaching where this run will finish one way or the other.
Okay.
You're spoiled as fuck. What are you talking about? Everybody I have ever met in my life sleeps on at least a twin.
Man, I haven't even seen a twin. Like everyone I know has queens. Like, even if you're single, like it's just nice to have the space, especially if you roll around.
It's one of those things. It's like, you know, a plunger. You wanna have more than you need, right?
Right.
You don't want to need a double bed but be stuck in a single. If you know what I mean. I sleep on a queen bed and I'm single. Yeah, all I'm seeing is like, I'm seeing contrast right now. I should be reading out the myriad comments that agree with us.
You gotta go queen. Like, I mean, if you can't afford it, you can't afford it. That's fine. But if you have the money, like, it's good space. You never know.
How can a bed be too big? Also a valid question. How can a bed be too big? There's been a couple of times where I've been in like a king bed and been like, I don't need this much bed, but I'm not like, I wish I didn't have this much bed. I'm just like, this is too much bed. It doesn't impact my sleep. But
is there a size above king? Like common size? Or?
I probably have to get them like custom built. It goes single, twin, double, queen, king, Kanye.
Oh yeah, no, I don't think I've ever slept in a king bed before, so I wouldn't know how big that is.
A king bed is almost as wide as it is long.
Yeah, see, I don't need wide though. I need length.
But you wouldn't be against wide.
No,
if
not at all.
You know what I'm saying.
Especially with my cats. Fucking, well, I'll wake up in the morning and I'll be like, how did I lose 30% of my sleeping space to a cat? How did he do that?
Oh, you can get an extra long single, and you can get a California king.
I'm gonna look that up, California king.
There you go. Maybe we've... Oh, fuck. I am a dumb idiot, man.
Bed. Oh, that is... The mattresses themselves are very expensive.
I believe that.
It doesn't look that
I'm just... I've never heard anybody be like, yeah, I'm stoked I've got a single. Like, when... I will say, when we lived in the apartments that the school provided for us in Korea, they only gave us singles. But it was like... It was not large enough. Because this is like a Korean single. And I'm like, I'm a Canadian single. Like... I need a slightly wider bed just for myself.
Oh. Apparently California kings are 4 inches smaller lengthwise.
Really?
4 inches wider.
Why?
Yeah,
so it's like Californians are shorter but stouter. That isn't what I'd expect. NL, what are you trying to imply? I'm trying to imply that the Korean beds were too small.
Are you able to sleep on the floor? Like, can you handle it, or can you not?
I have in my life slept on the floor, and there have been times where I've slept on the floor and slept okay, but I'm a bed man.
Of course.
I mean, I guess who isn't, but
right. No, I'm probably one of the best sleepers in that I can sleep in like a lot of situations.
You know, I'm actually envious of that. Like, I used to be a terrible sleeper. Now I'm a pretty good sleeper, and usually it goes in the opposite way. I think as you grow older. So I think I'm lucky in that regard, but I wouldn't want to sleep on the floor.
I needed to get good at it, especially since I just moved into this house. And the first night I got ready for bed and I laid down. I was like, all right, nice and quiet, and then the fucking air conditioner turned on.
Oh yeah.
And I don't know who built this house. I don't know what they were thinking in their head as a good idea for a design, but the whole like air conditioning, like all the fans and the suction that happens are in both of, or 2 out of 3 of the bedrooms. So there's just a vent in both of our bedrooms that just goes for like the whole night if the AC's on. And it's like, I don't know why that isn't literally anywhere else in the house.
I sleep with headphones on now, so like comfort matters to me, but noise isn't that big of a deal.
I can't see. I don't think I could sleep with like people like just try earplugs, but that bothers me.
Earplugs bother me, but I like a podcast or something puts me right out. Like, let me put it this way. I went to bed at like 2 last night, and I woke up at 6 because one of the cats was playing with something. And then I went out to the living room, and they were like, "What are you talking? We're not doing anything. We're just sleeping out here." And then I went back to bed like 10 minutes later. I hear whop, 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 and I go out, and they've stolen like the weird plastic thing that holds the coffee bag shut. Anyway, so I caught him in the act. And then when I went back to bed, I noticed that like the neighbors, it's like 6 or 7 a.m. were playing this loud EDM like techno music. So loud that I could like hear the bass through my wall.
Oh my God.
And you know, if I was younger, I would have been like, I can't sleep. I got to go over and be like, are you fucking crazy? It's 7 in the morning on like a Thursday. Like, what? Get a job, Mr. Lebowski. What is this? This is crazy. Instead, I just like put my headphones in and was out in like 15 seconds. It was beautiful.
I'm surprised the chat was losing their fucking minds when you said that you slept with headphones. I don't know. It's common enough, I think.
I don't think it's that unusual.
No. There was, speaking of like noise trying to sleep, when I went to college, the dorm I was in was next to the sororities and fraternities.
If you know what I'm saying.
Here's the thing, they really weren't that loud overall. They were like relatively reasonable, but for some reason, their schedule once a week was at like roughly 2 a.m. And I mean every week, they would do their sorority cheers.
Oh, okay.
And I shit you not, this specific sorority's cheer started with 20 seconds of primal screaming. And I don't mean like they just like all yelled. They held the screaming note for like 20 seconds, and they all like rose up and were like summoning a demon or something. And then they would do their like 15-second cheer. But like, it's just like, I get it. You're a sorority. You want to do that. Try like 11 a.m.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's probably one of those things where like, nobody just wakes up at like 2 and is like, now's the time. That's not true. I had a roommate who was permanently like 12 hours off from a normal schedule, and he would wake up and be like, yeah, doors open, listening to music. I'm like, it's 5 a.m. What's fucking wrong with you? That's ridiculous. But I think, you know, normally that's a situation where you're like, I don't care. I'm drunk. We're gonna practice the cheers. Everybody else can fuck off. Anyway, I also finished my run. Are you in a good place to?
Oh yeah, I'm
to
good.
move. All right, we're gonna run some ads. We'll be back in 3 minutes to play some Gang Beasts, in theory. I've been that dude as well, so like I'm not necessarily throwing them completely under the bus, but I've been like the, this is my jam, 3 in the morning. I don't care who wakes up sort of deal, but
yeah, I was okay with it because I was surprised at how generally quiet they were throughout the rest of like the days and nights.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I guess you can have this, but just even like midnight would be better.
Is it
and
okay?
Screaming.
Yeah, I mean that's just.
It was weird because I was like, because they do it to where they like one person would start and then slowly.
Look at this, a Silicon Valley server farm. The